town has changed. Maybe I have too. So now we're sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. I swear we stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all. And the one thing that's killing me, like a sympathy, when we say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. And you've been telling me that you've been down for weeks, but I'll pick you up. Instead of all that coffee that you drink, you keep your hair just the same. You know it's better off that way, so I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Happy Sunday. I hope we've all had a lovely weekend so far. So good to see so many of you. I am so excited about this stream. Disclaimer, forewarning, I may geek out a little bit for a while, but let's say hello first and then let's get started. I see Lion Spear, Espion, Helen, Sarah, Ambi Pom Lover. How are you guys doing today? Risha, welcome in. The Carly May fan, how you doing? Who else do we have? We have the wonderful Natasha. We have the wonderful Airy. How are you guys doing today? So good to see you guys. The Gomp, hello, how are you? Welcome in, guys. Ninja, how are you? Is that everyone? Nicholas, how are you? I can't believe you convinced me to buy a game I already own. Unreal. Welcome, Nicholas. Guys, I know this isn't PLA, and I know I said October was going to be Pokemon Legends Arceus month until PLZA comes out. However, I have been obsessed with soft reset hunting in Sword and Shield as of the past few days. I need to show you how crazy this is. But first of all, I'm going to show you how crazy my shiny luck has been. I want to say this was maybe Thursday or Friday. My first soft reset hunt on the Switch 2. 94 checks. I got myself the shiny Amora. She is beautiful. She is perfect. You got Pokemon SH. Nice, Gomp. Oh, what am I doing? And then last night, where am I? I need to figure out what order these are in. Oh, I have to filter because I had to change the date for the soft reset. So let me filter this to show you guys what I got last night. It's very exciting. In 578 checks. Isif, how you doing? 578 checks. I got myself the shiny Seismitoad. And then I decided after that I was going to set up, I keep doing that. I was going to set up a Shuckle hunt. And in 112 checks this morning, this happened. We got ourselves the shiny Shuckle. And then I thought, this is crazy. I need to save some of these for stream, but I'll set up a Clang hunt and I'll just do a few and then I'll save it. 11 checks, guys. Froggets, how you doing? 11 checks. The Clang shines. So I'm going to try and keep, you know, on a roll with all these shinies. And we're going for Galarian LINOONE today. Kind of a throwback. This time, or callback. This time last year, we were doing Obstagoon checks as part of Spooky Month. You guys were very quick to tell me that it wasn't a spooky Pokemon, but we found the shiny, so now we're doing the middle Evo to see if we can get that today. Yes, I do know that, Nicholas. I, however, don't do that when I'm in the moment and I'm very excited, so I don't really mind too much about the date being different. Welcome back, guys. How are we all doing? You're going to do the hunt next to me. Let's go, Helen. Guys, I'm going to be releasing a video on this probably tomorrow. If I'm lucky, maybe tonight. If you guys have Sword and Shield and you have the Switch 2, please, please, please.
19 months hype.
Classy Cozy Gamer. Crystal, thank you so much for the 19 months. Hype in the chat, please, everyone. Right, Nicholas? Same. If you have Sword or Shield in the Switch 2, start doing these soft resets. Because when I tell you, they are ridiculously quick. They are super quick if you have the digital copy. A little bit longer, a few seconds longer if you have a physical copy. But for comparison's sake, on the Switch 2, one reset takes about 25, 26, 27 seconds. On the Switch 2, it takes like 13, 14, 15 seconds. So it's so much quicker. And that's what we're going to be doing today. You guys are going to see just how fast these checks fly by. It's incredible. Actually incredible. How are we doing today, guys? It's so good to see you. I hope you have all had the best Saturday. I missed you guys yesterday. I hope your Sunday has been going well. I am very excited to be doing this hunt. 2 encounters, no shiny. Good luck, Helen. Let's see if we can get this LINOONE today. You're happy to be back from the last live stream? Isif, it's lovely to have you back. Thank you for being here. Now you have a reason to buy the Switch 2 Emerald. It's insane. I have 2 accounts on my Switch 2. If I had just the 1 account, it shaves off even more time. It's crazy. If you guys love Sword and Shield, if you love soft resets, honestly, I do think you kind of need to get the Switch 2 at this point. It's kind of crazy. Loops, how you doing? It's good to see you. My Sunday has been quite busy. I've been very preoccupied and excited about this shiny hunting method, if I'm being honest. And this is your first soft reset hunt. Good luck. I hope it goes well. Razzie, how you doing, by the way? It's great to see you. But I don't know. We were hanging out last night, a few of us, and myself and Razzie were trying... I mean, it felt equally like we were trying to persuade each other and deter each other from buying a second Switch 2, because this would be insane. This shiny hunt would be insane dual hunting it. I had a look at my Obstagoon hunt actually from last year, and a 3-hour stream, I got 500 checks, and that was dual hunting. So 3 hours for 250 checks per stream. Last night, I got up to 578 checks in just over 2 hours on the one Switch. Like, this is insane. You guys need to be running to your Switch 2s and your Sword or Shield copies and doing these soft reset hunts. It's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Emerald. Maybe your mind might be changed at some point in the future. You got Galaxy 2 on Switch and you're already at World 6. Nice, Ambipom. Hope you're enjoying that. Zane, welcome in. Any reason on this hunt? I wanted to do something that was relatively easy to set up. Also, it's a little bit of a callback to this time last year when we did soft resets for Galarian, well, for Obstagoon, as part of the spooky month. You guys all said, this isn't spooky, and I said, I think it's spooky. So why not continue by trying to go for the middle Evo this year? Joseph, how you doing? Froggets, how you doing? I don't think I said hello to you. 10 days, Leon. It's actually crazy. I am so beyond excited. I have 7 more shiny alphas to get in PLA. Haven't forgotten about that hunt. We will be streaming it next week. I have been playing it a bunch off stream. If anything, this shiny hunt, these soft resets have been my saving grace for the hours that go by of me not getting anything in PLA. If I need a little bit of a sanity break, these soft resets have been incredible. You found a shiny Clink in Pokemon Go. Let's go, Helen. Leon, good luck on the Shelfer hunting. You don't have a Switch 2, it's probably going to take a few months to get it. I have like 200 euros, you need 500, and you only get 5 a week. It is an incredible achievement that you have managed to save up to 200 euros, Ninja. The temptation to spend that money must be crazy, so you're doing amazing. Keep it up, it won't be long. You'll get yourself that Switch 2. I can feel it in my bones. Is my Krogunk clutching? Is my Krogunk clutching? It is on 10 HP, and it has been for 25 turns. Well, yeah, I'd say that's a Krogunk that doesn't want to let go. You're going to spend 50 on ZA, so it might take a bit. Yeah. That's true, Ninja. But I'm glad you have your priorities right. I do think that if you're excited about ZA, it does make sense to get it on the Switch one. And then if you do, or when you do get the Switch 2, you can always pay the upgrade fee. Oh, Isif, the world is your actual oyster. The world is your oyster. There are so many possible targets in Violet that you could shiny hunt. Nico, how are you doing? Good to see you. You're going to go and do a quick shower. Sounds good, Ninja. But yeah, this is so fast. I'm so happy. This has been great. And I know it's also partly down to the fact that I have had just crazy, insane shiny luck in this game recently. I don't know why. I don't know how, but I have. But this has just been the most chill thing. And I've been so excited to stream it for you guys. Because it's like the perfect thing to stream as well. Because I get to just kind of sit back and hang out with you guys while I do these resets. It takes me a while to get in the game because it says checking whether the software can be played. I have, yeah, that is something that doesn't happen with me. And I have a theory, but I don't know if it's accurate. So maybe you can help, Helen. If you have a physical copy of the game and you have the DLC, which is obviously digital, I think it might add a little bit of time onto the hunt, or onto the checks, should I say, because it seems like it's kind of checking to see if you can play the DLC. That's what I just did. Nintendo Switch vouchers are going away in a few months. Buy the voucher, buy the Switch copy of PLZA, and the upgrade. You save about $20. There you go, pro tip. Snoozing Ooze, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. It's good to see you. Lucas, welcome in. Ooh, Orthworm is an amazing shiny, good luck. What's my favorite shiny sandwich? Probably the sparkling level 3 sandwich for fairy encounters. That's correct about the DLC check, or at least how I've understood it. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is, right? Because I don't have that, because my game copy is digital, so everything is digital. So as I log into the game, because I'm logged into Nintendo Online, it knows that I have everything, so it doesn't have to check. So it just makes it a little bit quicker. I'm sorry to hear that, Aaron. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, my favorite sandwich, yeah. The fairy encounter sandwich, because I actually like to make my own IRL fairy encounter sandwiches. They're great. My favorite type is Ghost, Helen. Ice is a great shout, though. Did Amber stream today? No, she didn't stream today. She mostly streams during the weekdays, not really on the weekends. But we could both be wrong. Who knows? It's just so cool how well this works, right, Razzie? And it's been so fun, like, doing this with you as well. Like, I don't know, hanging out yesterday and both of us doing this was just so cool. So cool. And in fact, Razzie only has one Nintendo account on his Switch, like I said, so that's how I know that it's even more quicker. It's ever so slightly more quicker if you don't have to do this screen here. You just go straight into the game. Glad you're having fun. My shiny luck at the moment is atrocious. I'm sorry to hear that, Razzie. I have a feeling I may have reached my shiny luck cap, though. I feel like this could be a longer hunt. I'll be very lucky if we get this shiny today. Your favorite is Ice, Titan and Satotl. Love that, Lucas. Mamoswine's your favorite. There are a lot of cool Ice-type Pokemon. I think Frigibax is my favorite Ice-type. I think it's Ice-type. Is it Ice Dragon? Someone's going to tell me it's just Dragon or something. Which do you like more, normal or Galarian? Honestly, I think normal. I am a big fan of the more kind of realistic Pokemon. The more kind of neutral colors, which I guess is a bit boring. I love this Pokemon. I love this shiny. I think it's amazing. But yeah, I think my favorite is the non-Galarian form. Your shiny luck has been great today. Tell all. What shinies have you got, Natasha? You're going to buy DLC and Legend ZA. Sounds like a good plan, Aaron. Frigibax is Ice Dragon. Okay, good. Yeah, I think Frigibax is my favorite. It's such an adorable little thing. Very cute. Terrible shiny. Well, I mean, it's actually a really good shiny, but because the Pokemon is so small, it's a terrible shiny. I remember having a little bit of a tough time getting those shinies done in Scarlet Violet. Especially when you add the snowstorm on top of it. It's a little rough. But I'm excited to get this shiny. These soft resets as well. What a tip for you guys, I would say. If you're anything like me, when you're first doing these and getting into the flow of it, make sure you pick yourselves a shiny that is very obviously different from the non-shiny version. I feel like that is a good piece of advice, because you can really get yourself into the swing of these faster checks and then end up skipping past the shiny. We don't want that. Brazzy, that was insane, right? That was actually crazy. So we were all hanging out last night and I was doing a bunch of the seismitoad checks, and it was getting pretty late at night and I was giving Natasha a hard time, even though it was really late for me and she's an hour ahead of me. I was giving her a bit of a hard time about staying up. I was like, wait till 400 checks, wait till 500 checks. Wait till 550 or whatever it was. And she went to bed, and literally maybe 10-15 minutes after she went to bed, it shined for me. You're picking Tepig? Nice. I'm going to be picking Chikorita. TCG pocket check. You hope you get the shiny Orthworm. I hope you do too. Inteleon, Stumpus, Haunter, Krogunk, and Sneasel. Love that. Sounds like a great team. Your team Chikorita too. Honestly, I love all three of them. I think it's a great trio of starters. But yeah, I'm excited. Chikorita is my favorite grass type Pokemon. Oops, what am I doing? My favorite grass type Pokemon. My favorite like starter grass type. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to play a game with that as my starter, because I've never had that before. You're picking Totodile, I love that. Hate when you miss the shiny and realized when you inspect the footage, right? It's not great. It's not a great feeling to miss a shiny, but it does happen to the best of us, I promise you. You got Larvitar, started that yesterday when we hung out and caught it this morning. Then I had a Weasel outbreak, gave me 3 shiny Psyducks. Oh my goodness. Before it gave me the shiny Weasel. Let's go, Natasha. Those 3 Psyducks are crazy. There you go. Ambipom thinks your team is 10 out of 10, Gomp. I'm Team Chikorita. I'm going to choose Chikorita in ZA. It's one of the best Pokemon in your opinion. I love that. Guys, I can't believe it's 10 days away. I'm so full of Pokemon energy today. I'm so excited about these hunts. I'm so excited about ZA. It's just going to be the best time. Can't wait. Just such an exciting time for the community, for Pokemon fans in general. The 16th cannot come fast enough, in my opinion. Meganium is really underrated. I love Meganium. Did I get the shiny Totodile Bloxcraft? I did, yes. The Shining and Living Dex is done. That is another video that I am working on at the moment. It's taken a little bit longer because it will be a longer video than the video I'm doing about this hunt, but it's been nice. It's actually been quite fun getting back into making videos again. It's really cool. And you needed a Psyduck still? Let's go. And now you finished the line, right? Unless you already had a Golduck. Sounds good, Helen. When do I unlock Gigantamaxing in Sword and Shield? I have no idea at what point that unlocks, Gomp. Honestly, I rushed through Sword and Shield to get to the point where I could do Dynamax Adventures. So it's all kind of a blur until I got to that stage. I was like, yeah, I'm not evolving you because Golduck sucks. And then the game gave you 2 more, right? Now you have to. Now you have to evolve it. This is crazy that I'm already at 80 checks. 24 minutes into the stream, but it hasn't really been 24 minutes because I did, you know, it was a pretty long intro before we got started. Is it locked behind the DLC? That's what I wasn't sure about, Ambipom, but I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't confident on it. Welcome back, Helen. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't yet. I would really appreciate that. Snoozing Ooze, I haven't. Thankfully, I'm hoping it never happens. I was just saying earlier that my advice, especially if you're doing these hunts on the Switch too, because they are so much quicker, try and pick yourself a very obvious shiny. Because it's very easy to go into like autopilot mode. And that's not good, because you don't want to accidentally skip past the shiny. So if it's a nice, bright, obvious shiny, just like this one, hopefully you're not going to miss it even if you are like fully like in autopilot. You're going to get it? That sounds good, Isif. I am going to be getting it for release day. I cannot wait to experience the game, to play the game. So excited. You're hunting Umbreon? Nice. You think the game forgot that Psyduck only is a 2 Evo line instead of 3? Maybe. But, you know, I think 2 Psyducks are better than 1, so 3 shinies is absolutely fine. But no, I'm hoping... So I'm gonna upload the video shortly. I'm hoping that this can, like, breathe some life back into this game, because I love Sword and Shield. I think it is an incredible game. So many amazing ways to shiny hunt. So it would be great to just inject a bit more excitement back into this game. Because, you know, there are going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be able to get Legend ZA like when it first comes out. So we'll see. Maybe this will give you guys something to kind of hold you over until you do get it. No. 2 is better than 1, Gomp, but 50 boxes would be insane. Thank you for the luck, Helen. Yeah, good luck, Asif. And that was a span of 2 sandwiches. I don't even have the shiny charm. Oh my god. I completely forgot about that as well. You don't even have the shiny charm. That is insane shiny luck. It really said, you are the duck queen. You need these ducks in your life. The last 2 weeks, ZA came so fast, and now the last 2 weeks are going so slow. You think it's dragging a little bit now? Yeah, Nicholas is crazy. It is crazy. Part of me wanted to set up my Switch one as well to do a comparison, but it's so slow. It's actually painful to go back to do it on the Switch one. That's crazy, Natasha, without the shiny charm. I love that. Those sparkling sandwiches are amazing. But yeah, this is fun. Just a nice chill little hunt. I'm so glad you guys are hanging out and yeah, you're witnessing me geeking out a little bit about how great this shiny hunting method is now. How do I make my character spawn into Umbreon like you do with LINOONE? I don't know if Umbreon is a strong spawn anywhere in the game, Helen. You would have to Google the strong spawns in Sword and Shield. It's not every Pokemon. Only some of them are coded in a way where they are static, so they will always be in the same place. Oh, okay, so Umbreon is in the Lake of Rage. So it is a strong spawn. That's exciting. I can talk you through the process, but I will... So the video I'm going to be posting does have a little tutorial on how to do it. But you do need to make sure, as a first thing, that you figure out it's a strong spawn and where it is before you do anything. The weird nook behind the Lake of Outrage. All level 2 sandwiches too. I don't have any herbers. Natasha, what is wrong with you? That's insane. There's me thinking you were using sparkling sandwiches. You're not. You are cracked. That's crazy. Weird Nook reminds you of the band you started. Was it like an Animal Crossing cover band? Is that the vibe? I feel like it is. It's crazy, Natasha. You have to go. See you later, the gum. Sure, Jan? Knew it. Christopher, how you doing? Welcome in. Doggy dog, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here, guys. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't yet. I would appreciate that. I wonder how many checks we're going to get to during my usual, like, 2-hour stream, because we're already over 100. And we're half an hour in. It's pretty cool. Efficiency aside, it's nice to see you so excited for this. Thank you. I am, and I don't know why. I'm just, like, really excited that this is, like, new. It's, like, old, but new and fun and fast. I know my shiny luck has had a big part to do with my excitement. We'll see how I feel when I go over odds eventually. Razzie, do you remember that time I asked you what was on your Christmas list and you sang the entire list to me like Eddie Vedder in Pearl Jam? Nico, how you doing? Yeah, this is like given me life. I think it's because I was so like, I don't know, I've still been enjoying PLA. I still love PLA. I still want to get all of those MMO shelfers before ZA comes out. But I just needed something, and this has come along and it's given me just a boost of enthusiasm and energy. And weirdly, it's making me even more excited for ZA. Like, I cannot wait for that game. Just lots to look forward to, you know? When you touched your Switch, when it felt weird because you got so used to your Switch 2, right? It feels so different. I want some accessories to make my Switch better. I can only imagine how that was sung. Even flow is what this cooler provides. What are the odds? The odds for this are 1 in 1,365. 1 for DA, 5 shinies, no Mewtwo though. You got this, Christopher. Keep going. Naminmi, how you doing? Welcome in. You two have been weird. It was so fun to watch you guys do this yesterday too. Also, when did you get Shuckle? Because you were setting up that up yesterday too, right? Yeah, it was crazy. So I set it up last night. I did maybe not even 10 checks last night when I set it up. And then I did some checks this morning and I got it in 122 or 112. Let me check. I got it in 122 checks, and then I decided to set up Clang, Natasha, and I was like, maybe I should save some of these for stream or something. I'll only do a few checks, and I got Clang in 11 checks. It was crazy. 11 checks for Clang. So the shiny luck has been wild since doing these hunts. Yeah, I'm sure you won't, Ice, if it is such a good, obvious shiny. I want the Switch one because it fits perfectly in my small hands. I don't even need to bend my thumbs to access the stick or buttons. That is a great point, Ninja. I'm at 1,500 eggs in Scarlet looking for shiny Gibble. What are the egg odds? You're playing in base game, you don't have the DLC. Jacob, do you have the shiny charm? And are you using a foreign Pokemon when you're gathering your eggs? We're both correct. I don't know what's going on, Natasha. Hand small, equal comfort, right? Hey, Pigeon, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, Jacob, if you let me know those 2 questions, I'll be able to let you know what the odds are. Well, hopefully. Depending on your answers. Just playing through Violet. I hope you're having fun, Pigeon. I know there are so many people playing Violet at the moment. I love to see it. You're at 145 in the deck, so you don't have your shiny charm. You haven't been using a foreign Pokemon, I'm guessing. Do we know, guys, what are the non-shiny charm odds in Sword and Shield? Because that's not one that I know off the top of my head. Is it the one that's like 1 in 3,000 and something? Let me know. So, yeah, in that case, I'm pretty sure you're not at odds yet, Jacob. At 1,500. Welcome back, Helen. Okay, 4,096 is base. Thank you, Razzie. So, yeah, 4,096 would be your odds there, Jacob. I would really strongly suggest you try get that shiny living dex done, because that is going to make a big difference. If you can get yourself a foreign Pokemon, the best thing is to get yourself a foreign Ditto. I have a Japanese Ditto. That's called the Masuda method. And that will bring your odds even further down to, or up, I don't know how to word it, to 1 in 512. That's what we all do. I'm pretty sure most times if you see a streamer doing an egg hunt, it's usually Masuda, and it's usually a 1 in 512 odds. So with that theory in mind, at 1,500 eggs, you could have got at least 2 shinies. Obviously, it doesn't always work out that way. Close to 3 shinies. So it's definitely worth it. You have a German Ditto? Nice. Yeah, I can imagine that, Pigeon. Welcome back, Gomp. What are my odds? I'm running around no outbreak until I find shiny Orthworm with a shiny boosted sandwich steal. You don't have the shiny charm. My goodness, that's asking. I have no idea what those odds would be. If you see a streamer doing an egg hunt, it's typically one of 2 things. 1 Masuda, 2 Easter. True. I don't have a Nintendo Online account, so I can't get Violet exclusives. That's so rough. I hate that. I genuinely hate that. Like, I get the whole, like, we want you to interact with other players and, like, share your Pokemon, but it's just not practical for people that don't have Nintendo Online. It sucks. Like, in that case, Jacob, I don't think you're even going to be able to get yourself a foreign Pokemon to be able to do the Masuda method, which also sucks. So Helen is saying 683 would be the odds for you, Isif. I am so glad you got that too, Nicholas. I'm so glad I got mine too. But huge shout out to Razzie. Yeah, there is a way. If you've never had a free trial of Nintendo Online, there should be like a 7-day free trial. You might want to use that wisely though. I would say, especially if you're thinking about getting yourself ZA, you might want to wait until then, maybe. That might be a good time to do it. Stealing them from my friends when we're in a local circle or Pokemon Go. Both good shouts though, Ninja. It's one thing I love about PLA is that you can complete it by yourself, right? Same here. That even like the trade evos. You don't even need to do the trade evos. It's great. So besides the version exclusives and the ones I need to trade in order to evolve, you're getting close. That's so exciting. God, imagine what you're going to be like when you have the shiny charm. Insane. Zora, how you doing? By the way, I read your comment, not realizing. I think that was your first comment today. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Amber, how you doing? Amber, happy Sunday. It's good to see you. Amber, you need to get yourself onto the Switch 2 and do these soft resets. You're doing Dynamax Latias? Let's go. Your internet is not cooking right now. In all of the Switch Pokemon games, what was your first shiny in each? Oh my gosh, Jacob, why don't I remember? That makes me sad. It was Glalie in Scarlet Violet. I don't even remember Sword and Shield. No, I think I do remember Sword and Shield. I'm pretty sure my first shiny was from a Dynamax adventure, and it was Crustle, I think. Crustle was my first in Sword and Shield. PLA, I can't remember. Oh, I do. My first regular shiny was Ponyta. It wasn't the one that everyone gets. This was a separate one. My first shiny alpha was the Hippo. My first shiny in Shining Pearl. Gosh, what was it? It was from Pokeradar, but I can't remember what my first Pokeradar was. But that's it. I think those are the only games that I've played. I'll try and remember the Shining Pearl. Cannot remember though. Shani, how you doing, Shani? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. You need 2 Pokemon to finish your Blueberry Dex. The Scarlet Legendary Paradoxes, Gouging Fire and Raging Bolt. Good luck with that, Ninja. It's so quick, Amber. It's so quick. It's insane. Welcome back, Isev. Like, this is the game to play, guys, while you're waiting for Pokemon Legends ZA. This is great. If you have the Switch 2. This is the first thing I have done on the Switch 2 that has honestly made me wish I could afford a second Switch 2. Because this is so great. Imagine doing this with 2 Switch 2s. Sunthrower, thank you so much for the 3 months.
Shiny hunting season.
It really does feel like shiny hunting season right now. Let's get some hype in the chat, please. Thank you so much for 3 months of support. I hope you're doing well. And the next shiny, I'm going to dress up as any Pokemon you say for Halloween. That's exciting. The only non-Nintendo Online way I can get them is if my friends get progress in his DLC, but he doesn't really play much anymore. That sucks. Hopefully he decides to get back into it at some point so he can help you out. Or even if he just loads up the game and you can go to those areas. It does affect the spawns. But even if you could just kind of use his Switch 2 as a portal, he doesn't even have to be playing it. He could be AFK or doing something else. How you doing, Sunthrower? Good to see you. Only a little off a week until PLZA. I know, Pigeon. Guys, I don't think you realize how excited I am. I think you do, because I think we're all excited. But this is my first proper Pokemon game since getting into Pokemon. So my first game was Scarlet Violet. I got that on release day. And I was so new to Pokemon. I didn't know anything about it. I was just kind of excited to kind of feel out a game that my new friends were really excited for. And obviously, since then, which is nearly 3 years ago now, I have become fully obsessed, fully engulfed in all things Pokemon. So I'm very excited that this is the first new game that I've got to experience. All this build up, the countdown, the trailers, the hype. And then to like actually play the game. Cannot wait. Yeah, shiny hunting in Violet is a lot of fun, Isif. It was very bittersweet when I finished my shiny living dex in that game. I don't think I was talking to you. Oh, yeah, about your friend Ninja. Like maybe if you guys hang out, he doesn't even have to be playing the game. He can just turn on the game, do a union circle, and you can join him and get the Pokemon that you need. Sword is your favorite? I love Sword and Shield, Sunthrower. I honestly think, other than PLA, which I guess is kind of a different game altogether, Sword and Shield is my favorite. You've already pre-ordered it? Nice. Love that. For me, haven't played Let's Go. In BDSP, it was Magikarp, Sword Shield, it was Roly-Coly. In PLA, it was the Shinx. In Scarlet Violet, it was the Shiny Gift Wu Chen. Nice. Raise your hand if you're planning a 4-day ZA marathon. Shani, I want like a week ZA marathon. I am so excited. It's just so cool that we're all going to be experiencing it together. I love it. This is great. This is a great time to be a part of this community. It's going to be a very exciting month. Can't wait. See you, Nico. Yeah, but I don't know if that's how the Scarlet Legendary paradoxes work. He has to get them in. Oh, okay. You're right. You might be right there, Ninja. Yeah. So frustrating. Well, hopefully, because you never know when that Pokemon bug is going to hit you, Ninja. Hopefully, he'll get back into it soon. 1 week ZA party, right, Shani? Let's do it. I'm going to friend out here for a bit. I'm proud of you for diving headfirst into this with as much confidence as you have. Normally, you're hesitant to jump into new things so quick, but you're killing it. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you for friending out. I don't know. I'm just excited. And honestly, this is going to sound really cheesy, but completing my Shiny Live Index in Scarlet and Violet has given me a little bit of new confidence in, like, my ability to do Pokemon, you know? Like, it's a big achievement to me. I know it's just a video game. I know they're just pixels. But, like, that was a cool achievement. Oh, I hate you, Nicola. I actually hate you. Like, Natasha, I hate him. Varel, how you doing? After this day, I'm going to shiny hunt... After this D8, I'm going to shiny hunt Smeargle. Such a great shiny. Good luck. Right, Natasha? Sigh. You love Pokemon? I do love Pokemon, Varel. I'm glad you do too. They're my pixels, right, Ninja? I know, I just felt like that was a great achievement doing that. Like, I set my mind to it. I did it. No one can say that I'm not a shiny hunter, you know? No one can question. Just because I've only been doing it for a few years, no one can say that I don't know what I'm doing. People try to all the time on the regular, but no one can say that I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm excited to work on the National Live Index now, and these soft resets are really, really going to help with that, which is very exciting. And then we have ZA coming out, and I'm hoping I'll get into that game. I want to science things. I want to become like a pro at like all the shiny hunting methods, everything like that, and just kind of make that game my own, and I can't wait. Can't wait. Good times. Your little brain says you know nothing about little brain cells. You have a big brain, Lion Spear. I was at 323 last night, and I'm at 337 out of 400 now. There's like 25 version exclusives, right? Sounds right. Sounds about right. So I'm going to do this for the rest of the evening and tomorrow after work, and then I hope to be done with it. Next time we hang out, if you want like to touch trade those 25, just let me know. I got you. Thank you, Razzie. I couldn't have done it without you. That's for sure. Thank you for everything you've taught me, your patience, all the time you spent hanging out, which has made shiny hunting so much more fun. Frickin' hate you guys. I nearly cussed. You guys are the worst. I take it all back. I did it all by myself. With no help from anyone. If there are outbreaks in ZA, don't use spread moves if you see a shiny. It hits all of them. Imagine you just KO the shiny and it's done. I can wait till December. You're excited for that? Oh, I'm so excited to see it. We've got November still, right? In between that. You're so ahead of it. Ahead of the game. Frog Lover, how you doing? When I transferred Pokemon Violet from my Switch 1 to Switch 2, I lost everything. Even all of my shinies. You made a new account because you lost it. You're trying to get them back. That is terrifying, Isef. I didn't have any issues with transferring over the save data. Hopefully you didn't accidentally unselect that. But yeah, good luck. I hope you can build back that shiny collection as soon as possible. I'm already getting tips for Zelda before it comes out, right? It's crazy. I learned today that I've been pronouncing the Larvitar line incorrectly your entire life. How is it correctly pronounced? Is Larvitar correct? You finished during this year's profile. You are so ahead of the game. I love it. I love it. What are all of you going as for Halloween? Because right now I'm designing my next year's costume because I'm making it from scratch. You're making it Withered Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy 2. That sounds amazing, Jacob. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be dressing up for Halloween this year. My sister had these ideas, but Halloween is now, what, 26 days away? I haven't heard anything. So I don't know. You're gonna be a pumpkin cat? Love that. The same thing happened to you? Oh my gosh, that honestly was the biggest fear ever. What I actually did was I transferred all of my shinies over to home just in case, because I don't know, I felt like that would be the safest place, but luckily, thankfully, touch wood, I didn't have any issues. Larvitar is pronounced like Larvitar. Pupitar is pronounced like Pupitar. Oh, I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it, Nicholas. Shut up. I don't like it when Rousey and Nicholas are in cahoots with each other. It makes me not feel great about life, you know? You had a shiny Rayquaza, which you lost. Oh my gosh, that sucks, Isef. You named yours. Oh, nice. Cool. No, you weren't close. I had a little inkling. I didn't fall for it. Jacob, there's never any pressure to show any pictures or anything like that. If you're part of the Discord server, you can share pictures of costumes in there. I would probably suggest that you just take pictures of the costumes and not yourself in the costumes, especially if you are younger, just to be safe. But yeah, feel free to post there in the photo album if you would like. Larvitar. I was lucky because at the beginning I found a shiny Paldean Wooper and found a shiny Fampi. Amazing, Helen. I love Tyranitar so much. It's one of my faves. Faves. I'm gonna call it Tyranitas. That's so cute. It's like your name. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. That's amazing. I want to find a Tyranitar and call it Tyranitas. Have a Tyranitar? Is Tyranitar in Sword and Shield? Maybe I already have it. I don't know. Not Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet. It's so confusing, all of these Pokemon games. Nicholas, behave. When it hits 200, if it's shiny, I will ask your crush. Oh my goodness, Helen. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the Scarlet exclusive? Oh, so I do have it then. Nice. Should name it. Actually, do you mind? Is that's like stealing your thing, right? To call it Tyranitas? I'm like, that's a great idea. Let me steal it first. Okay, good. Helen helped me when I lost everything. We made a party. He made a shiny water sandwich and found a shiny Veluza, shiny Maril, and shiny Tootle. There we go. What a great community. That we can all come together and help each other out when stuff like that happens. Sarah, how you doing? Good to see you. How's your weekend going? I wonder how Loops' first day at work went. Has Loops been in the chat today? I feel like he has. I hope his first day of work went well. I'm gonna have to go back to calling you Wawa. I'm gonna take my permission from Razzie as an exclusive permission. He said hi. He's home. I hope he had a great day. I hope it went well. Quetzo, how you doing? 4 away. I think the first shiny I got in Violet was a Golduck. I got it at the 9th. On the 9th of December, 2023, me and my friend were in an outbreak trying to get a shiny Vaporeon. Nice. I mean, I don't really like Golduck, but shiny's shiny. You forgot to DM him to ask how it went. I did as well. I'm the worst. He came into my chat, Natasha, and I forgot. I don't know why seeing Wawa made me remember. They are like a duo though, I guess, so it makes sense. That was check 200, guys, and we are only 56 minutes into the stream. Kind of crazy. What I meant to say is when he made the sandwich, we left so I could shiny hunt in Casaroya Lake. And I found shiny Veluza, shiny Maril, and shiny Tootle because when you're in a party, less Pokemon spawn. Yeah, that is true. That's always how I have shiny hunted with friends in the past. We all make the sandwich together to share the resources. And then we leave the party, so we shiny hunt separately in our own games. Because, yeah, the spawn rate, it kind of sucks. You're cleaning your 2 cat fountains and then nasty. Right, those things get nasty. Shiny Psyduck is better. I also have a shiny Psyduck. It just strolled by when I was goofing around. Yeah, I love shiny Psyduck. Faster than wormholes? That's crazy. How fast are wormholes? And I'm assuming from what you were saying before that wormholes were the fastest in your experience before this. Just restarted your internet. Sounds good, Gomp. For me, group shiny hunting never works. As it never speaks any Pokemon. Yeah, it spawns like some, but at a very, very reduced rate. So I would always suggest, yeah, make the sandwiches together so you can share things like Herba Mystica, ingredients, but make sure you play separately. Towels, thank you so much for the 17 months. Crazy long time. Let's get some hype in the chat, guys. Like it's just water, but they're nasty. I keep cleaning them all 30 days when you switch filters, right? Yeah. I used to have some cat fountains. I don't use them. I still have them. I just don't use them anymore because yeah, they did get pretty nasty. And I was like, this can't be like nice. So instead of like just cleaning them more regularly, I was like, well, I'll switch it up. And they don't seem to have a problem with not using the fountain. Do you make sandwiches and an ingredient barely hangs onto the bread? Yes. Another great thing about making sandwiches in Scarlet Violet with a group of friends is the bread gets bigger. Because that bread as a single player is so tiny and some of the sandwiches require so many ingredients that it's almost impossible to balance them all without them falling off. And when they fall off, the sandwich doesn't work. So yeah, playing with a group of people For each person that joins, the bread gets a little longer. You've got more real estate to put those ingredients on. So I prefer working alone as I prefer getting normal spawns. Exactly. Why did you find someone named Natasha? Where, Helen? You're new to the stream and you like Pokemon Short King. Welcome in. Thank you so much for saying hi. I love Pokemon too. Oh my goodness, is that Carly Mae Gaming? Jumbo Josh, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. I use them because Sabi and Sushi are extra and only drink moving water. I know a lot of cats are very extra like that. I used to have a cat like that years ago. We had to get a fountain because they would not drink anything unless you turned the tap on in like the bathroom for them to drink from. And that obviously like wasn't always practical. And we were worried that she wasn't getting enough water. So we got a fountain back then too. It's not me, right? 20 like hype, thank you so much. The shiny Veluza ran into me and you got a heart attack. You were screaming. That's amazing. Those Veluzas, Isif, Veluza is my least favorite Pokemon of all time. I got very, very lucky getting that shiny because I was able to do soft resets on the cliff right next to the outbreak in the water, which really helped. Because otherwise I think I would still not have finished my shiny living decks in that game because they were terrible. Just terrible. Thank you for lurking. AJ Lynx, how you doing? Welcome in. This fake Natasha is a sobble. Uh-oh. Picnic resets. When I tried to make a sandwich with a lot of ingredients, for some reason with prosciutto, it would clip onto the bread because of the collision, and sometimes your bell peppers just fall over like dominoes. Yeah, sometimes it's quite glitchy as well, so it looks like you failed the sandwich, but it doesn't. And I've noticed when I've been doing it with friends, the sandwich will look perfect on their screen, but it will look really weird on mine. Oh, I said soft resets? Oh yeah, I didn't mean soft resets for Veluza. I meant picnic resets, thank you. And my head is very soft reset focused at the moment. I changed my username to AJ. It's still me, Lynx. That's what the Lynx part is for. Nice, okay. Veluza is a Bullymon. It's a great shiny, don't get me wrong. I'll give credit where credit is due. I do like the shiny, but it's an awful Pokemon. I do not like it. For the longest time, it completely ruined water outbreak hunting in Scarlet Violet for me. Helen, we'll see. Fingers crossed. For some reason, your table keeps shaking. Oh dear. Maybe its legs are uneven. Sometimes I don't think I am a lucky shiny hunter until I remember shiny Veluza, shiny Paldean Tauros, and shiny Charcadet all ran into you. That's crazy. I think that only happened to me one time, and it was... I can't remember the name of the Pokemon. What's Lotad's evolution? It was literally... The shiny was literally hiding behind a tree, and I moved around the tree, and it just ran into me. Oh no, wait, and then Spidops. I'm pretty sure shiny Spidops fell on me out of a tree, which was pretty cool. That was a cool moment. I think I have a clip of that. Don't think it happened on stream. You bought a really cool 3D printed dragon at a car boot sale this morning. Nice. Lumbre, yep, there we go. That one jumped out at me. That one wanted to be caught. For some reason, Veluza spots you from so far away and chases you so fast you can't even see. It's so annoying. The worst thing is, it's not even that. It's when one of them encounters you. You just manage to leave the battle. Before you can even move, another one encounters you. You leave that battle, you try to get away, and then a third one. And then before you know it, you've been there for 5 minutes and you literally just want to close the game and never play it ever again. I had that moment so many times playing that game in the water. I could have spawned when the Pokemon is spawned in. It doesn't re-roll unless you're far enough away from it before it loads in. Dragon, that is not true. There is a specific way to set up these soft resets, and this definitely works for shinies. I have many, many shinies this way. Including one I got this morning in 11 checks. And the other one I got just before that this morning in 122 checks. Espartha and Taurus, the Veluza of the... Oh, you're so right. Yeah, Taurus especially. Those things. And, gosh, what is the name of the Pokemon? Cyclizar. Cyclizar is also a little annoying for that too. And they're also annoying because they go so far away that they despawn. So when you're shiny hunting, it's tough. Veluza is the bane of my existence because it kept spawning when I tried shiny hunting. Slowbro and I had to sit through Miraidon setting up electric terrain. Every time it runs at you, oh, it's the worst. The worst. You sent me a cat pic. Let's have a look. Oh, she is just the cutest little thing. Emotional cleaning support. I love her. You hunted Veluza and found a shiny Slowbro. Nice. Making a cocktail because you're done with cleaning. Nice little celebration drink. I love to hear that. Paulie, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Dragon. I tried that a few times, and I think that is where I ended up getting my Cyclizar, was on that island. But they could still despawn, so it did still scare me a little bit. But yeah, I think that is where I got mine in the end. You love Lombre. That whole line is so nice. It is great. Twy, how you doing? It's so good to see you. Twy, this is insane. How quick these soft resets are on the Switch too. Not sure how I feel about your last statement, Twy, but it's fine. You never got that purple Slowbro. There's always time. I'm good. Got another exam tomorrow, another one on Friday, which is literally the last day because of the autumn break. I'm so glad that you have that autumn break to look forward to, Paulie. Good luck on the exams. Yeah, very interesting choice, right? Do you prefer Veluza? Oh, no, that's true. I don't. Sorry, yeah. Bruxish is better than Veluza. I will give it that. However, I do think that Veluza has a better shiny than Bruxish does. Probably a hot take, probably going to get me in trouble with the best friend, but I do think that Veluza's shiny is better than Bruxish's shiny. However, Bruxish as a Pokemon in general is far more tolerable than Veluza. Slowbro will always be the best water psychic type for you. Nice. Oh, fake Natasha's Lycanroc died. Uh-oh. You're going to New York, Paulie? That is so exciting. I hope you have the best time ever. I'm a big Bruxish defender, but that isn't a pretty shiny. I'm sorry. Thank you, Twy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Bruxish's shiny is amazing and unique. It looks like Christmas. It's a Christmas fish, and I just don't get the vibes. When I shiny hunt a Pokemon, I saved my game. I have autosave off because when I shiny hunt a Pokemon, I save. I might fail or not. If I don't fail or not, find the shiny. I didn't find shiny or swarm. You save. I think I know what you're saying, Isif. Yeah, I think the best advice when you're shiny hunting is to get into the habit of turning autosave off just in case. And yeah, especially in Scarlet Violet, if you can save once you see the shiny, even if you fail the shiny, you can always go back to it by closing the game and loading back in. The shiny should be there. Good luck, Isif. I'm going to Comic-Con in Stockholm in a couple nights after Halloween. That's exciting. Have fun. That was tough, Natasha. That was tough. I joined your Discord, but in the requirements, I don't understand what you're talking about, Jacob, but let's not talk about our age in the chat. All I will say is that if you don't meet those requirements, then yeah, you shouldn't be in the server. Slowpoke is one of the worst shiny hunts in Scarlet and Violet. It's tough. It is very tough to see that shiny. No worries, Isif. You went to Comic-Con today? Did you have the best time, Helen? I'd love to go to a Comic-Con. I'm not like big into comic books and stuff, but I just think it would be fun. 3 links. I decided I got there, I think. I don't like either of the psychic fish. They just don't look very good. And I use Veluza in battle. Yeah, it sucks as it can never use fillet away without dying. As it's as frail as glass. Is fillet away a move? Because I kind of love that. I kind of love that. You went to Comic-Con as well. Look at you guys. I hope you all had the best time. Silly photo of the cat. Do it. Ridiculous move name. I love it. Fillet away. Yes, please. I could make that into a stinky pinky. What would that be? Cut. Leave. Cut. Go. Or fish. Go. I guess, would fish be a synonym of fillet? Probably not. But if you fillet something, you're like slicing it, right? Slice away. Nope. Slice leave. Cleave leave. Doesn't the champion of Paldea have a Veluza? That's so funny to me. I think so. I do think I remember that. You can't wait to shiny hunt Furfro, Dragon, Same. I am very excited. If I can get a shiny alpha Furfro, I'll be in heaven. That would be so great. It just makes you want to fillet a fish. Is she malfunctioning? When am I not? Josh, when am I not? Fillet away is a signature move where it loses a large amount of HP to boost its speed and attack. Interesting. Scam ham, I reckon. How you doing, Airy? We are nearly at 300 checks. I know I'm rounding up a little because we're not even at 260, but we're at 1 hour and 12 minutes and we're at 260 checks. I love this. I love this. I think I worked out with the speed of my resets, it would probably take me around, if I'm doing it kind of perfectly, around 6 hours to get to odds, which I just think is insane. Super quick. 2 hamburgers and 1 onion fell. I hope I don't fail the sandwich, but you saved, so it's fine. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the 1 onion will be okay. Oh, wait, you said 2 hamburgers fell too? That might change things. If it was just the 1 onion, that might still work. I bought a Pokeball that looks like Kyogre. I tried Silk Song demo. I bought 2 Pokemon packs. I bought a Rainbow Cinderace card because you like Cinderace. Sounds like you had a great day, Helen. You're trying to find a shiny Houndour, but it won't sparkle. Good luck. I want to buy ZA, but I need to buy a PC first, and plus the game can wait. Sounds like you are prioritizing well, which is good, Quetzo. Yeah, the game will always be there. I'm hoping it's going to be an absolutely incredible game, and we're all going to be hooked on it for a very, very long time. So I'm sure by the time you do get everything sorted and you do get the game, it will still be very popular. I don't know, Jacob. I'm not sure who that was. Just want to say I don't encourage you guys to sort of personally DM each other. Feel free to share stuff in the server, but just be aware, just be internet-wise, internet-safe about talking to each other privately. I played the Silk Song demo as well. 2 Pokemon packs, which are Trick or Trade and Terrestrialization. I don't know what it's called, and I got a Pokeball that looks like a Charmander and a Zapdos Golden V. Isif and Helen, my goodness, you have both got an incredible haul there. You even saw 2 cosplays of characters from K-pop Demon Hunters. I bet they looked amazing. Hi, Pro Gamer. So true. Never ever share personal information, regardless of your age, on the internet. Oops. Should probably check if the shiny's there before I close the game. I need to find the parts for the computer first and then buy Sea of Thieves, as my friends have been waiting for me for over a year to build the PC. Uh-oh. Well, I hope you have fun. I hope you get all of that sorted very soon. I saw Myra and Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters. Nice. That's true, actually. Yeah, not just online. Offline, we don't be giving personal information to strangers. Very, very good point, Pro Gamer. Jacob, it is an anime, I believe, that, I don't know, is it a Netflix exclusive? I know it's on Netflix. People have been raving about it. I haven't watched it, but everyone I know who has watched it says how good it is. What if I lie about my personal info? Well, I mean, that's up to you, but, you know, lying isn't kind. Nice links. Netflix bought it in a big, Netflix bought it in a bid from Sony, and I bet they're kicking themselves. Yeah, I doubt they envisaged just how popular it was going to be. Yeah, lying is not good. Also, hydration check. Corporations are so funny. Hydration check, guys. Talon, how are you doing? Sorry, you came in just as I took a mouthful of water. I hope you're doing well. We are very quickly coming up to 300 checks on this little guy. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it. How am I? I'm not too bad, thank you. It's been a very busy weekend. I haven't really minded too much though, because I don't know, busy days go quicker, right? And we are getting so close to the new Legends game, to ZA. I cannot wait. 10 days away right now. Just crazy. For me, the budget isn't a problem. You've got the money saved up. I just need to find what parts I need to make it powerful enough, as I need a good enough graphics card and power supply for the thing. Could be tough, right? Figuring out what's the best value for money versus the best performance, right? Carly, it's too cold in England. Can you sort the sun out, please? Tell me about it. It's so cold today. No shiny from fake Natasha. If it was the real Natasha, you would have got a shiny. I know it. When the movie E.T. came out, they wanted to use M&Ms, but the Mars company wouldn't let them, so they used Reese's Pieces instead, and the Reese's Pieces sales went through the roof. That is karma. That is greed. That's funny. That's a nice little fun fact there, Pigeon. Hey, Lynx. Your PC is a toaster, but it works. Honestly, the first PC I used when I first started streaming, I still to this day don't know how I was able to stream. It was not a very good computer at all. I'd had it for years before I decided to start streaming. I actually had to take the graphics card out because I couldn't like use the computer properly with it in, so it didn't even have a graphics card in it. It was basic, but it did the job. Honestly, when you're just streaming Nintendo games, which is what I was doing, you don't really need the highest spec of computers. I do a lot more PC gaming now, and obviously, you know, as my channel grew a little bit and I was able to afford it, I did do a big like PC upgrade. And I love this PC. It's amazing. So I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, my first PC was something. It was something. Why won't Orthworm shine? Why does he hate me? What did I do to him? I mean, I KO'd him as a Titan. I think that's why. Carly, please can I have some more luck? Good luck, Isef. I'm giving one last shot. If it shines on 350 or lower, then I will ask my crush. Helen, I feel like maybe you shouldn't let something like me shiny hunting dictate such an important thing. It sounds to me like you want to ask your crush. So maybe you should do it. You've got to go. I got to practice my bass. See you next stream. I will most definitely be here during my lunch. Jacob, it's been lovely to have you today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Talking of next week, my streams. Haven't scheduled them yet, but we'll be doing the usual. I'll be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. We're going to be doing a lot of PLA. We might slide in a few more of these soft resets because I do love them a lot. I'm going to be playing a lot of PLA off of stream, so as per usual, do join my Discord server. I do post all of my shiny alphas in there, and I will give you guys a little update on how many left each time. So if you want to keep up to date, there's that. I will probably be doing PLA on Wednesday. I'm going to be playing a bunch of PLA tomorrow on the wonderful Razzie Lives channel. If you guys want to come and hang out there, hopefully I can get a shelfer or two. That would be amazing. I would love to build a PC, but I want a good gaming PC, but you don't have the budget. It can get very expensive. It's very hard balancing game, and you need a big enough case to have them all nicely along with the wires. Yeah. Not the underscore. Calorie underscore. You're letting the Pokemon odds decide. Good luck with that, Helen. Okay, here's the thing about those kind of things. People want to believe that they don't have to do something, but if you get a bunch of attention, you will. For example, I don't know what you're talking about there, Ninja. Thank you, Isif. Never any pressure, guys. I always stream the same time, the same days, every week. Life gets busy. If you guys can't be there, you can't be there. I just appreciate you popping in when you can. My Charizard doesn't like me. It won't listen. It's being an overgrown toddler. Uh-oh, is it a little over-leveled? Don't get why people are trying to get an amazing case. You can have a PC inside of a cardboard box. I mean, I wouldn't suggest a cardboard box, but I kind of get it. It's fancy. I know it could be a little OTT. It does make it more expensive, but you know, people like pretty things. Just part of being a human being, I think. Hi, Sarah. I also needed to play Minecraft with much better performance, but unfortunately, I'll lose my single-player worlds, especially my Jurassic Park-like natural preserve with a full marine exhibit. So there's no way at all, Quetzo, that you could transfer that over. That sucks. I'll be in all of them if I can, like, if I'm not somewhere or I don't have homework. That sounds like a good plan. Today on YouTube, I saw a Cinderace kick a Togepi. Oh my goodness. The eye wants something too. Emil, how you doing? It's so good to see you. I hope you have had a good weekend so far. Not without messing with the files. Oh, that sounds complicated. Gonna try my best to be in all of your streams. Thank you, Isif. I feel like your message confused her. It did. I don't get the I wants something too. I don't know if it was based on a comment. I tend to auto-correct the comments as I read them. I wish I could play Minecraft on PC, but sadly you can only play it on Switch. The aesthetic of having a nice case. Oh, okay. I'm on to you now. That's what we were talking about. No, I'm not lost now. You're talking about the PC case. And I was talking about how, you know, people like pretty things. I'm on to you. You also want to get colored wise as it makes the configuration easier and it's more pleasing to the eyes. Nice. Good luck with the smiggle, Helen. I still remember that moment I was watching your live while shiny hunting that one ice cub. And I had 2 minutes left of your sandwich and you got the shiny. I will take credit for that, but I don't think it was me. I'm thinking that was your shiny luck. Auto Carrot likes to troll you. Does someone know the odds for Shiny Charm 60, Defeated Outbreak, and Sparkling Power 3? That is usually how I shiny hunted in that game. Do I know the odds? No. Welcome back, Wawa. It took me a second. It did. It's true. My weekend's great. I'll be on vacation for a week, so I'm going to be relaxing. That sounds incredible, Emil. I hope you have the most relaxing, wonderful week ever. You're back too. Welcome back, Amber. How you doing? How's your weekend been? How's the family? My mum wants me to go out the house today, but my body decided to hurt for no reason. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. No, Carly. That's right. Thank you for the 38 likes. I'm on break, so I'm back for the rest of stream. Let's go. Hope work's going okay, Razzie. Nearly your weekend. New things arise from the ashes from old projects. I mean, look at me. I mean, I made a whole new OC from old ones. Whole new OCs from old ones. Who knows? Maybe I'll make even better builds. This is so true. You still have Carly made the Palpitoad and sword. I love that. Trying to start my baby cousin's baby blanket. So I was watching a tutorial. Your weekend's going okay. I hope that goes amazing. I'm sure it will, Amber. I'm glad your weekend's been okay. I'm sorry I killed your Titan, Orthworm. Please shine and I'll stop hunting you. Are you pleading with the Pokemon now? Your computer is nearly 30 years old. That is incredible that it still works. That is amazing. I had a sports game on Friday and my legs by the end felt like jello. I bet. Windows 2000 XP. Crazy. Crazy callback there. Yeah, I saw Helen. Visiting my cousin in the countryside. It's going to be so quiet and relaxing. Really looking forward to it. That sounds amazing. The perfect little getaway. I hope you have the best time. Strawberry, welcome in. You never have to apologize for being late. You are perfectly on time for you. How are you doing? Have you seen the cat photo you sent in Discord? I have not, Lynx. I will have a look at that after stream. I'm sure it is absolutely adorable. Shiny Smeagol appeared. Let's go, Helen. GG. We are currently doing soft resets in Pokemon Sword at the moment. We're doing it on the Switch 2, which is insanely fast. 320 checks almost in 1 hour and a half. Not too bad. Considering especially I have been streaming too, so some of the checks have taken a little longer than maybe if I were off stream and just kind of focusing on it. It's crazy how quick this hunt is now. You will be at odds in no time. Can nearly progress to the Battle Belt Galaxy. Nice, Ambipom. Windows 97 and it still like works okay? Like, do you use it a lot? I'm going to assume you don't. On a positive note, I'm going to Constantinople. I can never say that. Well, not that I can never say it. I've only had to say it a few times in my life. on October 16th until the 17th, which means I get a break from the parades you attend every year. Nice, Quetzo. Constantinople? I know that's not how you say it. I'm annoyed that I don't know how to say it. We're almost in single digits, Amber, tomorrow. Constantinople? Constantinople. Constantinople. Thank you. Yeah, 9 days tomorrow, Amber, is crazy. I'm stuck on Super Mario Galaxy 1. My brain does not know what to do in some of the galaxies. It's so hard. I'm trying to beat Galaxy 1, so you can play 2. Good luck. By George, she's got it. We got there, guys. We got there. Come on, LINOONE. Come on. Oh, Razzie. Shine for me today. That would be amazing. Oh, okay. You're talking to Isif. You started the stream on 17 resets. Over 300 resets in an hour and a half is crazy, right? It's crazy. So in 3 hours, like 600 maybe. 650. Like if we're talking about like perfect resets, I think, yeah, definitely around 6 hours to get to odds, which is crazy. That's like a long stream, you know? When you consider that it took me half of that time to only get to 500 checks using 2 Switch ones. The difference is like night and day. Night and day. Thank you, Lion Spear. You named him Kali Olala? Nice. I need help on the spooky galaxy where Mario turned into a boo. I've been shiny hunting Gossifleur for around 2 years in Sword and not found any shinies in your Sword copy in all of that time, Dragon. I am so sorry to hear that. Do you have the shiny charm? Natasha? I wonder what number we'll end on. We have like half an hour left. Would it be insane to try and get to 500? I don't know. If I get to 500 in 2 hours, that would be insane because I got to 500 in 3 hours using 2 switches when we did Obstagoon. We'll see. That might be pushing my luck a little. We'll see. Maybe we can get to 500. Go to 500? Okay. I'm doing a shiny badge quest and wanted Gossifleur since I never got one shiny. It's an amazing shiny. I hope you can get it. You're stuck at 1 star. Good luck, Isif. Roshin, how you doing? Welcome in. Haha, Natasha. Never again will I be guilt-tripped into that because you didn't stay up and I got the shiny. I'm just kidding. I feel really bad because that was like 3 a.m. for you, right? Or was it 4 a.m.? What time was it, Natasha? Was it 3 a.m. for me, 4 a.m. for you? I feel like that might be what it was, which is crazy. 3:30? You didn't stay up. I know, but you were already up so late. When you didn't stay up, like, for the extended period of time where it shined. You know what I mean, Natasha? I'm doing good. I'm just on the way back from your sister's house. I hope you had a lovely time at your sister's house. Be safe. Natasha. You need to spin into the cage and then get de-transformed by the swinging light. Then use the bounce pad to get over the wall. There we go. Hopefully that helps. It was 3:30 in the morning for you. Okay, so it was 2:30 for me. You had dinner there? Sounds great. Did you have a Sunday roast, Roisin? It's my guess. Hydration check, guys. Ditto is normal. I just remember seeing 2:30 on your screen, Carly, just before the toad shined. There we go. That makes sense. 2:30 for me, 3:30 for Natasha. You did? How did I know? Because it's Sunday. It's Sunday, and we like our Sunday roasts in the UK and Ireland. Emil with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. I see snipes already. You got Sarah. You got Shiny037, April Lasky, Kaylee Brubaker, and Storm. Hype in the chat. Emil, just the best vibes as always. Thank you so much for those 5 gifted memberships. Just the best. Hype and love in the chat, guys. Rishin, I believe you said you were Irish, right? Please don't feel like you have to tell us this because for privacy reasons or whatever, if you just don't feel comfortable. Is it Northern Ireland or the Republic of Ireland? I might be wrong. You might have just said your name is Irish. See you later, Helen. Gotta go. Have a very long week ahead of you, and I want to enjoy my 7 to 8 hours of sleep at least one time this week without worrying about schoolwork. You've got this, Quetzo. I hope the week goes smoothly and quickly for you. Thank you for being here. Have a great week. You don't want to break your rule? I did ask you the question, Roisin, so it wouldn't be breaking a rule. I don't mind, you guys talking about the general country that you're from. Just don't get too specific to the point where you are maybe letting people know kind of whereabouts you are, you know? Countries are pretty big places. I know, guys, I know. Kind of odd there's not a region based on the Norwegian area. There's so much they could do with it. I would love to see that. You're from the Republic of Ireland? Nice. Love that. Spreading mimicky propaganda, Razzie. The Gomp, welcome back. You haven't missed too much. No shiny yet. We just passed the 350 mark.
Yay!
Dragon, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. How long do you think it's going to take us to get to 500 checks? I'm predicting maybe 2.5 hours. We'll see. Hopefully quicker than that. Emil with the €5 shiny luck. Let's go. Hype in the chat.
Sparkles emoji, 4-leaf clover emoji, sparkles emoji.
Thank you so much, Emil. Amazing. You'd say 228? Yeah, I think around that mark, right? James, how you doing? You're from Northern UK. Everyone counting down for ZA is so... you're so hyped. Me too. I cannot wait. So excited. Just 10 days left now. It's crazy how quickly that's come around. Wemil. You really wanted a Mega Furfro or a Mega Dedenne? That would be amazing. This weekend, over 100,000 people in Norway lost their electricity. That is crazy, Gom. I hope it's all sorted now. That doesn't sound good at all. I mean, hopefully this thing shines before we get to 500 checks. That would be amazing. I think I do want to do this next week as well. We're still going to be doing predominantly PLA. But I think I do want to do this. And I think what I'm going to do is I will continue this hunt. Now, there is a chance for my sanity I'm going to want to do these soft resets in between now and the next time that I stream. So I'll probably set up something different and we'll reset this up when I next stream it. I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I will post all the shinies I recently got today and yesterday in the Discord server today. I am working on the video. I'm thinking that's probably going to go up tomorrow. I will probably upload that tomorrow morning. I might do it as a premiere. I don't know if you guys would be interested. Are you guys interested in videos being like premieres where we will watch it together for the first time, or should I just upload it and you guys can watch it whenever you want? Let me know. But yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. And then I'll be streaming again on Wednesday, probably PLA. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday PLA, Thursday soft resets, Friday PLA, Sunday this, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. In fact, maybe not, because Sunday, what's the date today? It's the 5th. I don't know, because the Sunday stream will be my last stream. No, it won't. We'll have the 15th. I was going to say it'd be my last stream before PLZA, but there will be one in between. In your area, electric was out this morning, 2 a.m. until 9 a.m. James, oh my goodness. Glad it's back now. Pigeon. Let's just hope Zygarde remains unlocked as shiny. Who knows, Dragon, who knows? I have a question. What is the better shiny, Bagon or Cloth? Whichever one you say, I will hunt because I can't decide. I think they're both great, but I would have to go with Bagon. Oops, pressed the wrong button. I would have to go with Bagon, I think. Your internet's bad, so I won't be able to stay. You will get the... By ending the stream... You will be ending the stream by the time I get home. Oh, I'll be ending the stream by the time you get home. So I'll see you when you're streaming it. Sounds good, Roisin. Be safe. Thank you for popping in. You're gonna do Bagon then? Do it. Good luck. Hopefully it shines for you. But yeah, we'll start this up next week from 500. And it's kind of crazy. Even with my short streams, like only doing like two and a bit hours, we could get to odds in less than 3 streams. Crazy to think about. Like just thinking about like people like Razzie, who stream sometimes 9, 10, 11 hours. You could get to odds like almost twice. Like you could get multiple soft reset shinies if your luck is good enough in one stream. It's kind of crazy. You think 373 is going to be the shiny? We're not far off. I enjoyed Battle Belt Galaxy. It was very fun. Nice. I just unlocked all the fly spots in Violet. Hopefully that helps you get around a lot easier now. Well done. Dragon, me too. I just want to like, especially the first couple of days, just fully immerse myself in that game. Become obsessed with it, learn as much as I can as quickly as possible. Enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the storyline. Cannot wait. I knew what you meant, that Pigeon. Oh, that was 373. It wasn't shiny, unfortunately. Unsub to Nick. You can't wait to hang out in Nick's stream. It's gonna be fun, right? 24 hours. He's crazy for doing that. But it'll be fun. I'm just kind of, I'm looking forward to it. So my plan is to try and, well, it's not even a plan because I don't really want to play it at midnight when it comes out over here because it's not going to be out for anyone else. And I want to play it like alongside my friends. So I want to wake up for like 5 a.m. I think on the day. If I wake up for that time, it'll be when all of my American friends are just getting the game. And it'll be when like Nicholas, for example, starts streaming. I think that's the plan. Very early morning. I can't wait to see when he's cranky after 17 hours, and I'm not going to go easy on him. You best not either. Team ready. Did you just call next stream fun? We'll be there, so it'll be fun. I'm wrong. Lifey Bob, how you doing? Sarah Wawa, just saw your message. I absolutely love that for you. The amount of times I've seen Carly complain about that guy, yeah, I don't like him. I'll play from midnight to about 5 a.m. then sleep and wake up and play again. Sounds good. What time is it in my country now, Bunny? It is currently 7:44 p.m. for me in England right now. I don't know how I'll be able to sleep the day before PLZA comes out. I'm going to have to try my best to get an early night sleep, Pigeon. And that's what I'm worried about. I want to wake up and feel refreshed so I can play it as much as I want to. So I'm going to have to get an early night on that Wednesday. Fingers crossed. I won't be too excited. It's a bit like, you know, even as an adult, this is so weird. Because Christmas is like so not as exciting as it used to be when I was a child. But you know that feeling where you can't sleep because it's Christmas Eve? I think your brain is just too excited and active. I still get that to this day. Even though, yeah, Christmas is like by far not as much of a big deal as it used to be when I was growing up. I feel like that might be how I am on a ZA Eve, I guess we want to call it that. I'm playing soon. As soon as it drops, I'm a bit unsure on the new movement attacks. Yeah, I think we're all going to be at the exact same place. It's going to be a learning curve for all of us. It looks like this is going to be completely new to anything else we've seen in any other Pokemon game. It'll probably be easier to pick up for some people than others. People that have played similar games in the past might find it a little easier. I haven't. So it very much feels like, you know, I'm starting from a blank slate, but I'm kind of excited for that. I'm excited to see how I can make the game work for me and how fun it's going to be. I'm glad you're good, Lifey Bob. I'm good, thank you. You're going to speed run getting the shiny charm in ZA? Nice. You're clipping that and sending it to him? Feel free. There is absolutely nothing that I would say publicly about Nicholas that I wouldn't say to his face. I will tell you that. Guess my country is 12:15. I'm gonna steal Razzie's answer and say India. Wawa, thank you for the hug. Not me. I'm glad they ditched the turn-based combat. Nice. If I know something's happening the next day, I have a harder time to sleep, even though you already have insomnia. I feel that. Close, please. Guys, we're nearly at 400 checks. Let's go. I'm going to have to go through school on Thursday the 16th, but I bet I also will have the test on Friday. Oh, gosh. Good luck. At least you'll have the game to look forward to. It reminds you of a Pokemon Souls game. Nice. I play Pokemon Legends Arceus, so it gives us a little help. We'll see, Lifey. It does feel like they will be keeping some elements of that game, but there is going to be a lot of new stuff in that game. I consider myself to be pretty good at Pokemon Legends Arceus, but even I'm kind of going into ZA of the opinion, like, probably going to be starting from scratch. Probably going to be a lot that I need to learn to get anywhere as near as good at ZA as I am at Arceus. Is anyone a Digimon fan? People are saying it's amazing. I have heard that. I have heard that the Digimon game is really, really good. The Whale Freak, how are you? Yatok, how you doing? You're playing Legends Arceus while watching stream? Love that, James. I'll probably be playing a little Legends Arceus this evening. Try my best to reach my target of all of the MMO shiny alphas before ZA comes out. I only need 7. So things are going pretty well, but the more alphas I get, the harder it gets to get the next one. So it's a little struggle. Noah, how are you doing? You need to wait 5 days. Ghost, I hope you had the most wonderful birthday. Welcome in. How has your Sunday been? Yeah, Legends Arceus, I think, is my all-time favorite Pokemon game. I haven't played all of them, but out of the ones that I have played, it definitely is my favorite. You like how they revamped Legend of Zelda? I wish I could play the new Digimon game. Maybe you'll be able to one day. I want the new Digimon game the second it goes on sale after I'm done with ZA. Yeah, it was you that was saying yesterday, right? That you've heard really good things about it. I hope you can get it, and I hope you love it. You're just relaxing. Perfect Sunday vibes, Ghost. I love that. What's my favorite Pokemon? Well, Freak, my favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu. What's yours? I love Mimikyu. Okay, 100 more checks to go, guys. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 50 minutes. How much longer will it take for us to get to 500 checks? You're more than sold from the gameplay. Love that. Waylord, love that. Waylord is great. See you later, Emil. Thank you so much for being here. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much again for those gifted memberships. Just the best. I'm sure I will see you around very soon. You feel like Game Freak failed Mimikyu? Why'd you say that, Dragon? I really want the Digimon Collector's Edition, but it's like £200. Oof, yeah, that's a lot of money, James. The Gomp, I really, really hope that Ditto is in ZA2. Ditto is actually my second favorite Pokemon. And oh my goodness, if there are Dittos, and if I am able to shiny hunt an Alpha Ditto, I might cry. I might cry of happiness. I might make it my personality. I definitely want to stream it, if that's a thing. My first shiny Pokemon in Legends Arceus was a shiny Alpha Luxray. Love that. I love when people's first shinies were alphas. My first shiny Pokemon, oh, I read that already. I had to spend money on Switch Online just to get shiny Koraidon and Miraidon. No, that sucks. Why is it so heavy, James? Ah, that joke never gets old. It never gets old, guys. Yeah, that is true, actually, Ghost. Because they should have made different costumes for Mimikyu, like an Eevee costume or other costumes from the favorite Pokemon from each region it's in. I can see that. I mean, a big part of the selling point of Mimikyu for me is that I do love how it looks. But yeah, it would have been interesting to see if they'd have done anything else with like other Pokemon and Mimikyu. I'm not sure if it's real, but I heard someone say it would be delayed due to a pre-order issue. I haven't heard that at all. And that wouldn't really affect me because I don't know that they would delay digital downloads. I had to spend money to get shiny Miraidon, and as well you traded for them. Oh, okay, Isev. I know, Razzie, I know. I'm so glad I have that emoji there for you. We'll get there. We'll get these 500 checks done. Then you can relax. I heard someone got the physical ZA game already. Yeah, I've heard that. Trying to stay away from all that stuff though. I'm just looking forward to playing the game legally when it comes out on the 16th. Sarah. I got the digital copy. You couldn't wait to play. Same. Same. It is a great shiny, Noah. I think Miraidon and Koraidon are great shinies. Yeah, who knows? I tend to, you know, I guess what I would do, I try and stay away from the rumors, but if I ever do hear anything like that, and I want to know the truth, I tend to look up the official sources, right? So Nintendo, Game Freak, the Pokemon Company, see if they've said anything about it, because I'm sure like something like that they would officially sort of announce. That would be my advice. Always fact check. Always go to the source when you hear these things. And if you don't see anything, pretty much guarantee that it's not legit. Have you pre-ordered the DLC? Can't wait to get those cool Mega Raichus. I haven't pre-ordered the DLC, no. That is something that I haven't done. I'm gonna see. We'll see. Like, I don't know if maybe on the 16th they'll let us know when it comes out. So excited for you to stream, ZA, and I'm going to be playing one day, and I'm going to try and watch your live stream if you can. Sounds good, Isif. I am very excited. I'm going to take like a day or two to kind of find my bearings with the game, figure out like how I'm going to make streams out of it, what I want to show you guys, what you guys want to see from the game. But yeah, I want to kind of just experience the game by myself in my own little bubble for a couple of days, and then also like do things like work on thumbnails. I want to make some really cool thumbnails so the channel just looks exciting and we can all be excited for the game together. So just gonna take a couple days, figure things out, and then we'll be back. But I can guarantee you we will be streaming so much Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm so excited. What do you think of the new Megas that have been revealed? I actually really like them. So I'd never experienced Megas before. So just the whole concept of Megas is very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing like the older existing Megas just as much as I am the newer ones. But there are some good ones. I'm excited. What about you, Elfreak? It's dropping the same day. I saw that. I saw like on the Nintendo shop, the release date for the DLC is the 16th, right? So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if it makes sense for me to download it, then I will. Like I said, I'm not going to be playing it straight away. So we'll see. I would like to have an early night, but it might make sense for me to stay up till midnight when the game releases, make sure it's all downloaded and everything. I'll get the DLC if it's available then. And then I'll turn my Switch off and I'll be good and I'll leave it and I won't wake up till 5 a.m. That might be what I do. We'll see how it goes. You work at GameStop and it comes out on the 16th, and man, oh my gosh, I wish you luck. I hope that all goes smoothly. I know it's just a placeholder, but the eShop, yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't see that. I was told that earlier, Pigeon. You're gonna start one day? Your shiny Koraidon is in Spanish? That's cool. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, Ghost. I can't wait for like everyone to just be playing it together. So exciting. It's gonna be like another one of those key moments in the community. I've been very fortunate to be there for a few of them. Very excited to be there for this one. I think the Mega Victory Bell is overhated. It looks so silly. Honestly, well, Freak, that one I didn't get and I didn't really like to start off with. But it started to grow on me, and yeah, now it's just kind of goofy and cute, right? I think it's fun. I think I'm going to enjoy playing with it. Welcome back, Roth. How you doing? I'll probably stay up till midnight to download, then play. Yeah, Pigeon, I'm thinking that might be what I do. I think 5 hours sleep is fine. Not like the best, but maybe actually on the 15th if I take a bunch of naps. But then I worry if I do that, I won't be able to sleep. I don't know. This is a me problem. This is something I'm going to have to figure out and sort of plan out. But I'm actually looking forward to planning it all out. There's Scarlet and Violet shinies at GameStop today. You got lucky and you got yours. Let's go, man. You're going to label it the ZA Golden Age. I love that. Mega Dragonite is overhated. I agree with that too. I don't mind it. I do think it's a bit silly that they decided to put the wings where they put the wings, but I don't mind it. I'm excited to see what the shiny looks like. I love Dragonite's tail. I like it. You love the Victory Belt. It's probably your favorite. I love that. I love that. The Kalos Megas look so sick. They deserve them back in Gen 6. I'm looking forward to Mega Delphox, I think. Dragon, yeah, I'll be going for Chikorita. Thank you, Sarah. I'll be going for Chikorita as my starter. This is crazy. We're nearly, so I think it took me like 5-10 minutes maybe to get to 36 checks. Not even that. We just hit the 2-hour mark. I don't think it's going to take us 2.5 hours to get to 500. We'll see. You'll name him Bean? That's cute. If you don't know, Mega Dragon is already in the Pokemon series. Mega Dragonite. Do I have a shiny Beldum yet? Yes. I do. Let me Google what Beldum is. To double check. Yes, I do. I do. So I have my shiny living dex completed in Scarlet Violet. So yeah, if the shiny is available in Scarlet Violet, I have it. Just wanted to make sure because I thought that was Beldum, but I also wasn't 100% sure. But yes, I do. I have that whole line done. I'm choosing Totodile, but I'm very tempted to use Tepig. Honestly, I love all three of them. I could see why people would go for each one. Good luck with that, Isev. Mega Chestnut all the way. My starter is for Alligator, as I'm hoping it will get a Mega. I love that. Yeah, Mega Chestnut was cute, was cool. I do think Delphox was my favorite out of those three, though. Liked the witchy vibes. A dragon given to the Tepig supremacy. You think you're going to go with Chikorita? Love that. But you never know, right? Once we get into the game and we're faced with the option to choose who our starters will be, we might all change our minds. We'll see. Sounds good, Isif. I hope school goes well tomorrow. Right now in Violet, there is a Wattrel, Skiploom, and Cubchoo outbreak. Which one should I hunt? I pick... Ooh, Cubchoo. Do Cubchoo, and if you get that early, do Skiploom. I don't mind Wattrel, but I think those two are better shinies. The thing is, will you be able to get the Mega Stones of the starter you don't pick? Who knows? There's so much that we need to try and... Well, that we are going to discover as we play, which is great. I saw a lot of people complaining about, on the last trailer, that it didn't really show that much more than the previous trailers had. I kind of like that. A lot of people are worried that that's because that's all they have. That's all the game is. I think that's silly. I think they're just not showing us everything. The game has already had, like, massive leaks. So I feel like they're just keeping stuff close to their chest, you know? We don't need to see everything. I feel like it must be a catch-22, right? Because if you show everything in the trailer, people are going to complain and be like, well, there's nothing to this game. We've seen all of this already in the trailer. Like, why are you showing everything in the trailer? Now there's no surprises. But then you don't show enough in the trailer and people are like, well, this sucks. I'm not going to get the game. This must be all that there is if this is all they're showing, you know? So you can't really win, but I'd rather have more surprises than have everything ruined in the trailer. So I'm not complaining. You think the starters are definitely getting megas? That would be good. That would be cool. You hunted for shiny Sizer yesterday and you got one. Let's go. Time to hunt a purple baby bear. Good luck with that. Let us know if it shines. What's super effective against fairy type? Good question. Cerebi would know the answer. You haven't seen them? You never got a shiny in Sword? It's a great feeling. Coming from my first Pokemon game, Ailin being Scarlet and Violet, having the no overworld shiny and not knowing it's shiny until you encounter it, it was just a very exciting feeling. Steel, there we go. James says Steel. I remember getting surprised when I found Blood Moon Ursaluna. I love that. Steel and Poison. There we go. You guys are so helpful. Thank you. Thank you for filling in the gaps that I can't. Oh, we passed the 450 mark. I didn't even notice that. And we're only 5 minutes past 2. Not too shabby. Thank you, iSurf. We are going to be at 500 in no time, guys. You're so hungry and thirsty. Get yourself some food if you... Oh, it's Sunday, right? I hope you can get yourself some food, though. I'm pretty hungry, too, actually. You usually have something to eat before stream. I didn't. We chilling tonight? I'm totally down to chill tonight. Say this. Yeah, hydration check. I would love to see if they add a mega like Zygarde or another legendary. That would be cool. Also, I was using Synchro Machine one time and thought you KO'd a shiny, but it wasn't. Thank goodness. That is why I don't like to use Synchro mode, Noah. Scares me too much. There hasn't. I have... This is so rude. I've had to do my own hydration checks today. Natasha. She's slacking. I don't know, Aidlim. You found him a Tang outbreak? Good luck. Wow, 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 wow. You're thinking about doing Nightmare Before Christmas, Coraline, and Corpse Bride movie night. That sounds amazing, Dragon. Have fun. Get yourself some snacks. Get cozy. Shiny Pokemon are so cool. Like, I feel like I got the hype very quickly after finding this community. It's just a fun feeling. I love that it's like a fun video game that you can play, but you have something to show for it afterwards. Like, you have your shiny collection. I just think it's magic. It's great. I'm so glad I found this community, because I don't know if maybe I'd found another Pokemon community, if they'd have been as like warm and inviting and as accepting and patient and helping me learn. Maybe I wouldn't have got this into it. So pretty grateful. I used the Synchro, and on the one I unlocked, you failed the shiny alone Geodude. Uh-oh. Sorry, I was forgetting, laughing and forgetting. True. True, true. That is you. Except if you Gengar, for example. Gengar is one of the worst shinies. Talking about overhated, I think Gengar's shiny is overhated. Call me boring. I actually think I like the shade of purple more when Gengar is shiny than regular. Maybe the only one. I actually really like Gengar shiny. I love that it's a little more like dull and muted. I think it suits Gengar more than the bright purple. I think there is a difference. I think people say there isn't a difference, but there really is a difference. You're gonna head out. See you later, Pigeon. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. There's a Pokemon rave happening near you soon, James. Oh my goodness. You're tempted? You should go check it out. Interesting. Shiny Gengar isn't that similar, actually. It's okay, and it's kind of great. Exactly. That's how I feel about it, Ninja. Is your opinion? Nice opinion. Thank you. If we're talking about a bad shiny, talk about Golduck. Exactly. That is terrible. That's just a bad Pokemon. I don't like the design. How'd you go from something so cute and amazing as Psyduck, with one of the best shinies, arguably, to one of the most hideous designs with the worst possible shiny ever? Yeah, purple is a good color. I do like purple, but I think I do prefer the shiny purple to the non-shiny. Call me crazy, but shiny Regice. 30 more checks, guys. 30 more checks to go. Golduck is such a bad Pokemon and has a bad shiny. I'm never going to evolve my shiny Psyduck. Yeah, I was very grateful that I got 2 shiny Psyducks. So, I still had one when it came to evolving. Gyarados betrayed you yesterday. Oh no, what happened, Noah? Do I play Pokemon Go? I don't. Roth, I don't. Do you play? Isaac plays. You love Skeledirge, but its shiny is awful. See, I feel quite lucky because my favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu, and I love Mimikyu shiny. People say that it's not that great and it's on the subtle side. I think it's very noticeable. I kind of love that it's just like the color is faded from it. I think it's great. And then my second favorite Pokemon is Ditto, which again, arguably one of the best shinies. I love Ditto's shiny. You wish it was better too, such a cool mon otherwise. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy looking. I know I said this before, but they missed the opportunity to make it yellow because the shiny Psyduck is blue. Have them switch colors. That would be so cool. Like, yeah, okay, poor design, but at least if the shiny was cool like that, it would make sense, you know? No purple baby bear yet. Yeah, I have a shiny Shadow Groudon in Pokemon Go. Nice. I wasted my Herba Mystica trying to get one. No. Pro tip, guys, if you are making a sandwich with Herba Mystica, always make sure you save before you make that sandwich, because if you go half an hour and you don't get that shiny, you can just close the game and you will not have lost your Herba Mystica. Okay. Do I play Pokemon VGC? No. Yunez. I do not play VGC. Ditto is a little underrated. I freaking love Ditto. Ditto is just the best. We say it's underrated, but I am so excited that we are getting a Ditto Pokemon game, guys. Pokopia, I can't wait. ZA, I'm so excited for. I'm so glad it's so close. But Pokopia, I think that might be my game when that comes out. I am so excited. What's the strongest Pokemon in Pokemon Go? I don't really play Pokemon Go. And man, thank you so much for the 99 cents super sticker looking all angry. It's telling me that's your first ever super on a live stream. If that is true, double thank you. Hype in the chat, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Zamazenta crown form or slacking? I don't know if that's a question to me. James, we don't talk about stuff like that here. Yeah, Scarlet Violet was my first dragon, and what got me to start it was to try it out was so random. I started streaming on this channel, I want to say about 4 months before before Scarlet Violet came out. And I was only streaming Animal Crossing. My name was actually Carly May Crossing. And so I had no intention. I didn't really follow Pokemon. It's not that I didn't like it. It was something from my childhood and it just wasn't on my radar at all. And then one day I stumbled across this amazing community. And there was some great people who kind of like took me under their wing and befriended me from very early on. And it was just before, it was September. So I started my channel in July, beginning of July. In September, I found this community, which obviously was 2 months before Scarlet Violet came out. So everyone was super, super hype, super excited, kind of like they are now with ZA, but it was for Scarlet Violet. So I kind of got sucked in. I said to myself, I'm not going to buy this game for a few days. I'm going to wait and see my new friends, see how they feel, how they're vibing with it. If it looks like something I would like to play. And within like 10 minutes of it coming out, I decided to get it. And the rest is kind of history. I started to just do one Pokemon stream a week. We'd have shiny Sundays. We'd just do that, and it slowly grew. And now it's taken over everything. And I love it. Yeah, we're so close to 500 checks, guys. Welcome back, AJ. So that's why I'm a little late to the game. Pokemon just wasn't on my radar at all. And since then, I've been working my way back. So now I've played Scarlet Violet, Sword Shields, Shining Pearl, PLA, a little bit of Let's Go Pikachu. So a whole bunch. Last 10 checks. Yeah, so if you guys like Carly_May Pokemon, you're welcome, right? Genuinely owe a lot to Razzie, becoming his best friend and just feeding off of his obsession with Pokemon and all the help he's given me. Just the best. I learned a lot in a short amount of time. In a battle, might be in trouble. Uh-oh. Don't worry, Isif. How do I beat Cynthia? I do not remember how I beat Cynthia. I was a Scarlet boy, but my first ever games were Leaf Green and Pokemon Emerald. So fun, especially with ROMs. Such a fun community. Love that. Aerie, thank you so much for the luck. I am going to go up to 499 checks, and then I'm going to say some thank yous as always. And then I will leave you guys to your own devices. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Appreciate you all hanging out with me today. I've liked Pokemon since I was really young, but it was only because all my friends liked it. But as we all got older, I'm the only one who still likes it. Interesting, Ambipom. You haven't tried in around a month? I played every Pokemon generation on the day they launched since Gen 2. That is some dedication. I love that. Thank you for the luck, guys. Let's get some luck for the last 5 checks today. Let's see if we can get this Zigzagoon, this LINOONE in under 500 checks. We'll see. We shall see. 4 more checks to go. You guys have been incredible. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I will be back on this channel on Wednesday. Not sure what we'll be doing yet. It will either be something like this or some PLA. Again, guys, join the server. If I get any shinies in between now and then, I will post them in the server. I will be back streaming on Razzie's channel tomorrow. I do have work in the morning, so I believe it will just be Razzie and Amber as per usual, and I will join them a little later on. But I am excited for that. We're getting close now to PLZA, so not many more of these streams. So do come and check us out. Do come and hang out with us tomorrow. It's going to be fun. But I will be back, like I said, on Wednesday. Guys, we have 1 more check to go to get to 500. Firstly, I just want to say it's absolutely insane. Even like not doing this perfectly and streaming and talking to you guys, it took us 2 hours and 18 minutes to get to 500 checks. I mean, I started at 15, 17, I can't remember. So bear that in mind, but around 500 checks. It's insane. Took me 3 hours. 3 hours on 2 Switch 1s to get to 500 checks on stream this time last year. I'm so excited about this shiny hunting method. Can't wait to upload the video for you guys to see tomorrow. Make sure you like that. Give it a thumbs up. Maybe comment. Let me know what you think. Let's say some thank yous Started at 17. Thank you, 17. Couldn't remember if it was 15 or 17. Thank you, Isef. We do have some thank yous. We had Classy Cozy Gamer with the 19 months. We had Sunthrower with the 3 months. Towels Kingdom with the 17 months. We had Emil gifting the 5 memberships. And we had Emil with the €5 dono. And then, last but not least, we had a man with the 99-cent super sticker. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow on Razzies Wednesday here. Let's do this last check. Will it be shiny? Let's see. Check 500 for the Galarian LINOONE is not shiny. Bye, guys.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon.